Hi, good morning, everybody. It's Julie from Valley Soul in Huntsville, Alabama, and we are so excited. It is NAOT week. Dun, dun, dun. NAOT week is one of our favorites. So that means Brent from NAOT comes twice a year. Let me get the shoe cam joined, and then we'll keep talking so there's not a gap. But it's going to be such a fun week. We're really excited. And I think it's always something you guys really enjoy, which is the best part. Okay, so Brent from NAOT will be here this Saturday. This is an event we do twice a year, once for spring, summer, and then once for fall, winter. And this is our fall, winter event. So despite that this week is like 90 degrees outside and supposed to feel like summer, we are potentially going into fall, winter. So he's coming. He's going to bring all of the fall, winter samples of new things that we don't carry. So you're going to see new colors, new styles. And this is just, we curate kind of what we bring into store because we have a set amount of room, but this is the whole branded collection from NAOT for fall. So it's a way to see the catalog in real life. The samples are all like size 36, 37, but actually they may be 37, 38. All of them do it a little bit differently, but it's a way so that you can kind of, even if you're not that size, like I'm a 40 or 41, still kind of shimmy my foot into it and see what it looks like on, see the color in real life, see the shoes that if there's like a boot you've been looking for or a very specific color, this is such a good time to come in and see. So you guys always love this event. It's always such a fun event and we're really excited for it. So in addition to Brent being here with all of the samples, dun, 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 the money balloons will be here. So the money balloons mean that we literally blow up balloons with money inside of them. So when you pop a NAOT, my goodness, when you buy a NAOT and on Saturday, you'll get to pop a money balloon with every NAOT that you buy. And however much money is in the balloon, you get to keep. So it's a really fun event, and we always look forward to it. So in preparation for the event, we've already started getting a lot of the fall stuff in. So we wanted to show you what we have in store, and then we'll go live again on Saturday to show you some of the samples on the feet in real life, and kind of walk through it with Brent, who is the NAOT expert. So if you have any questions while we're going, I'll do my best to answer. But let me talk to you about, for those of you that don't know NAOT and haven't been to all of our balloon pop events with them, let's talk about what makes NAOT special. So their footbed is the short answer. There's a lot. Like, they're such a cool company. The heart of the company is cool, but the quality of product that they make is also amazing. So the footbed that's in here is a cork footbed, and it has a layer of memory foam on top of it. So minimal breaking in. I always say, I think 20 years ago, we went to Disney and I needed a new pair of sandals with a back for the rides. And I got a pair of NAOTs. I wore them at Disney for 3 days with 0 break-in time, and they were perfect. So this is the footbed that comes out of them that makes them so comfortable. So you notice there's a thicker metatarsal cushion in the front. So you don't feel like you're walking on the ground. So many shoes that are flats, you feel the ground, or the front of your foot where the ball of your foot is hurts at the end of the day because it's like you're walking on concrete. This layer of cork actually helps absorb the shock of walking, and it has this layer of memory foam on top of it. So it gives a whole lot of padding. It also has a metatarsal pad under here, so that helps pull the weight back. And it has this medial arch support. So if you have plantar fasciitis or if you have high arches, this helps even out your weight distribution across the bottom of your foot so that you don't have any hot spots and everything feels good. So these are great little travel shoes. They don't weigh a ton either. So especially the ones that are what we call part of their sock collection. This is the newest of the sock collection. They pack flat. They're super lightweight. Some of them are even machine washable. We'll have to ask Brent. Probably not this one because of this leather piece, but the other ones are actually machine washable. You can definitely like take water and just wipe them off if they get dirty. But look at how stretchy this is. So literally if you swell, if you have bunions, if you have hammer toes, if you have like a bump on top of your foot like I do that can sometimes rub, this is going to take care of that. It also has a reinforced toe. So if you're worried about your toe going through things or you've had that happen before, like on a slipper, this is going to keep you from going through the end. It also has a really stretchy back heel cup, so it's going to hold on your heel nicely, and it dresses up much more than what you would think it would. So this is really cute, really comfortable, super lightweight, definitely one you can wear all day. It's also good if you have somebody who has a hard time putting shoes on their feet or has arthritis, has a hard time lacing up. This is a great option. If you have an older mom who needs to be able to kind of feel where they're going and have some flexibility, but also have support, this is a really great little dress shoe option for her as well. So we have it in this kind of beigey gold, and then we also have it in the black on black. So great little holiday. Think of all those things when you're like, what are we gonna wear for Christmas and Thanksgiving? This is a really good option. So that's your black on black. In this collection, there's also the Akahu, which has been out for years. We sell it to ladies who are dressing up for work and ladies who want something they can just slip on and go. So this is a really good option. This is that Akahu, so we have it in black. And this one has a different ribbing pattern, so really flattering on the foot, especially on a longer foot because of the way that the angles are. We carry it in black, navy. It's almost like darting in dresses, how if they hit right, it makes you look different. This is the same kind of thing, but on your feet. So really flattering the way that this darting kind of moves around. So, and then we have it in, this is the new kind of goldish beige color. And then the Nuku is the other one in the sock fit collection. It's almost like a woolly sweater look to it. And we have it in the charcoal and in the light gray. So really cute, really easy to pull on. Such a good, easy fit on the foot. Okay, next up, we are moving into the new boot collection. I'm totally obsessed with this one. This one is definitely a little bit younger, a little bit trendier, but has that fabulous arch support in there, just like all the other ones. So removable footbed. The other great thing about a removable footbed is if you have a custom orthotic from the doctor and you're like, oh my gosh, do I have to wear tennis shoes all the time? Because I do not want to wear tennis shoes all the time. This is a great option. So this comes out, so it's a thicker footbed. It's not just like a sock liner, like so many boots where you're like, maybe I have to go up a size to try to fit my orthotic. Your orthotic is just going to fill in where this came out. So usually you don't have to bump up a size. But look how cute this boot is. So inside zip, and then they did this kind of faux harness. So you have 3 different harnesses. You have the cognac, the studded, and then the strap. It also has a solid toe, which is nice because if you have a bunion, if you have hammer toes, it's not going to hit anything because there's no stitching until you get well past where that bunion area is. So really pretty on the foot. It comes in this cognac color. It comes in this green suede, which is such a good neutral for this season. So for those of you that have seen a lot of green out there, it's only getting bigger. This is such a good one, and I love that they paired it with a cognac. And then it also comes in the black with the brown. So great little booty. So cute if you throw it on with dress pants for work, if you throw it on with crop pants, if you throw it on with denim, even a little dress, it'd be pretty. So really cute option. We've had so many of you already asking about tall boots. We can ship them in. We don't stock a ton because it is currently mid-September and in the 90s in Alabama. So we don't stock a ton of fall boots. We'll bring in a couple, but just kind of file that away. So if that's something that you're looking for, this Saturday would be a great time to look at the stuff that we don't carry in store, like the tall boots. So there's your black with the brown. Okay, next up is this. I'm obsessed with this shoe. This is perfect for Alabama. So we're just talking about how tall boots, you've got like a month maybe that you can wear them. This shoe is perfect for our weather. So it has kind of the boot look, but then with the cutout. So it's a very fall focused, very pretty, very dainty on the foot. Would be so cute for work if you have to dress up, like heading onto the arsenal, if you have to walk a lot and stand a lot and be in a more casual suit. This would be so cute. So it has that nice block heel, nice and stable, nice wide forefoot so that you're not gonna feel the ground. It's not gonna pinch through the front of your foot. Square toe box, so it's not that huge toe box, so it definitely has the dressy look. But how cute is this with the 2 straps? And then this is your Velcro adjustable strap. It also comes in brown, and I think it comes in black, but this is my favorite color. This is actually a cordovan, but it is such a rich, deep, kind of brownish red that it looks so good as a chocolate option. And then you can also wear it into holiday and pull more of those red tones out. So really, really beautiful on the foot. Such a good fit. I love this base. So cute. Okay, next up is this little black booty. So this is just your classic black heeled boot. So cute on the foot. It comes up a little bit past the ankle. I like this angle to it so it doesn't hit your ankle bone in a weird spot. It has the faux wood brown outsole with the black upper, and again, no seaming. So NAOT is really thoughtful about that their customers and our customers come to us because they want something that feels good. So they're very thoughtful about where are the hot spots and the pressure points on the foot that we need to avoid. And so this one has no seaming anywhere there. It does have the inside zip, so it's easy to get on and off, opens up, and again, a removable footbed. So how often do you see a shoe that looks like this that you can put your custom orthotic in? It's a really unique and really special. And there are a lot of occasions in life that you can't wear your running shoes, that these would be really great for a removable footbed with an orthotic. And then next up is this little green booty. I think this is my personal favorite. I love this shoe. They did such a good job. So really pretty, such a good height. If you wear it with a pant, it's gonna look like it's a tall boot because it's a little bit higher. You have this stretch on both sides. So you just kind of pull it on. So really opens up. If you have a wider ankle, it's just gonna stretch right around. This again has that removable footbed, has that block heel. This is that really pretty light sage green, but with the brown whip stitch. So it's gonna go really well with a lot of different colors. Not my green today, but it'll go well with all of your earth or your fall tones. So think like your jewel tones, your eggplants and your navies, your richer, warmer colors. It'll go really well with khaki, with winter white, with black. It's such a good neutral. So don't feel like, oh, I like the green, but what am I gonna wear it with? It goes with so much. So really pretty, really neutral, and something you probably don't already have in your closet, which is the best part. So cute in that mid-height. And then next up is the helm. So the helm has been a fan favorite. I don't even know, probably 10 years, maybe more. I wish is Brent still in here? We can ask him. This shoe's been out forever, but they used to only do it in 2 tones. And then they've done I have a snake print. They have come in like some crazy colors. And then last year or the year before, they started doing solids, and it has exploded since they started doing tonal. So this is that really beautiful cordovan that we were talking about earlier. That's kind of that chocolatey cordovan that can pull red or brown. And this has a double zip. So we hear over and over from you guys, anytime there's a double zip option of, oh, this was so easy to get in. I love that, especially if you're traveling and you've got on a compression sock and you have some swelling. The double zip is such a nice feature. The other part is that people love it for is if you can't reach the inside of your foot, you just zip and unzip the outside. If you can't reach the outside of your foot, you just zip and unzip the inside. So that's super functional, as well as really cute. So this is more in the shoe world. So more of a closed-in shoe than a bootie, just because of how low it is. So this is a great option if you've been wanting a loafer, but loafers slip on your heel and you have a hard time with fit. This is a really good option that you're not going to see your sock. It's going to look like a loafer. You can wear it with everything you can wear a loafer with, but it comes up a little higher, so it's going to hold the heel. So that's really pretty in that cordovan tone-on-tone suede. And then next up, well, and let me show you too. It also comes in black. So if you want a just classic black loafer, this is a really great option there. Okay, this is for my wider forefoot, wider feet ladies. So we get asked all the time, do you carry narrow and do you carry wide? That's not how European shoes work. They make a specific shoe to fit a specific way. So this shoe is made to fit a foot that is shaped like this. So this is a size 38. Let me just show you for comparison's sake. This is a size 38. Look at the width difference here. So this shoe is made to fit a foot shaped like this, or if you want a little bit more tailored, this is made to fit a wider foot with a square toe box that needs a straight last. So you're really going to get different fits depending on the style. Now, if you ask me, does this shoe come in a narrow? No, this shoe is made to fit just like this, and they make it that one way. So the good news is they're not trying to make wide fit shoes narrow or narrow shoes fit wide. They make shoes to fit a specific way, and that's so if you have a wide foot, that there is a shoe that is made just for you. So they fit better as a result of it, but we will need to walk you through which collections are for which feet. This is a new color in this one. These shoes feel like a slipper. They're so ridiculously comfortable. I love the quilted back. I just think it gives such like a cozy look, especially as we move into our rainy winter. And then we have, oh my gosh, if I don't drop it, we have a double zip again. So like we were talking about, so easy to get in and out of. Really functional. And this is also for your orthotics that are shaped like this. So if you have a wider, thicker orthotic that you're like, oh my gosh, this thing is massive and it doesn't fit in anything, it's probably going to go in this one and fit really well. So nice wide base, nice stable base, not a ton of flexion in it. So you have the stability and the support and the removable footbed and the width and the look. So this is such a perfect little shoe. So this is your new color. It's a really great little oatmeal neutral. And then it also comes in the black with the gray back. So really cute, a little bit dressier option. And think about it, if you wear it with a black pant, you're going to see this much of it. So it definitely is going to give the look of a full boot, even though it's a shorter boot that's easy to get in and out of. Okay, next up is the Arataki. I love this one. This has been out forever, and I have at least 3 pairs of them. It's just such an easy, comfy, classic fall shoe. So this is the new patent color, really cute on. I love the back strap. I love a back strap. I have narrow bony heels. If somebody's going to slip in a shoe, it's going to be me. I always say I would be our worst customer because I'm very picky and I have very hard to fit feet. But the good news is I've already curated a group of shoes that fit really well for you. They've already gone through the pickiest person on the face of this earth. So this is a really great one. I love the back strap. You have the Velcro adjustability, so you can tighten it down. This fits far enough back so it covers bunions. My grandmother and my mom both wore shoes similar to this to our rehearsal dinner and our wedding 15 years ago when we got married because it can dress up. It's just a really dainty, classic little flat option, but it has the holes in it. So this time of year, if your toenails are not done, this is a really good option that it's not going to be too hot, but your toes are covered and you feel a little bit more like fall. So it comes in the black patent, and then it also comes in a black smooth leather. So if you're don't love patent, does come in a classic matte black. It comes in this kind of gray speckled camo. So it has a little bit of a patent sheen and spots of it, parts of it, and then the Arizona tan. The other one is this one, and is this the last one? Yeah. Okay. So is this one. So this is a new construction, a new outsole, definitely grippy, has that lug. We carried a Taos that was similar to this last year, and it did great. You guys loved it. So this is NAOT's version, classic, goring on the outside, zipper on the inside. So again, easy on, easy off. This does have a little bit more of a narrow toe box, but it's also made to be a little bit more of like a trendy fashion boot. So it's not going to have that really wide toe box. I love like the stitching detail. I love the color. I love that the outsole is that kind of blonde outsole. So it's the lighter outsole. Really, really cute on the foot. So great with denim, great with dresses. Great dressed up a little bit. It'd be so cute for travel, especially if you're going somewhere that's wet, because it is a smooth leather. So this is one of those, if you're headed to Europe and you're going to be doing a lot of walking or city walking, need something that's comfortable that you can actually walk in, that's going to feel good, but you don't want to look like you're a tourist. This is a fantastic little boot. And again, that removable footbed. So this is a way that you can do some style, but get the arch support, have that cork footbed in there that feels so good. So that is what we have in so far for fall for NAOT. And then, like I said, we're getting more in this week. And the samples will be here on Saturday, along with Brent, our special guest. So we are so excited. If you have any questions about the event, about Saturday, about the brand, about us and who we are, we would love to answer all of your questions and help you find your perfect pair of shoes. The other thing, if you have an event coming up, we are always happy to personal shop for you. So if you have a trip or something that is coming up that you just don't even have time to think about that you need shoes for them, or what those shoes would be, let us know. What is your itinerary? What are you planning on doing? We can look up the weather. If you have your outfits picked out, we can help you pair up what's going to feel good walking all day so that you can enjoy your trip. You can feel good about what you're wearing, and enjoy what you're doing instead of thinking like, oh my gosh, my feet hurt. I saw a post that was somebody had been to a wedding and they were like, it was so much fun, but my feet are killing me today. And I'm like, I have shoes that don't hurt your feet. You should have come in. But anyways, we're here 10 to 6, Monday through Saturday. And I think that's it. So we'll see you guys soon. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.